Welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about the rarest light versus river in the west today. So let's get started. Alright everyone, so we can see this is 528 for today. We can see we got slight versus river in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, a marginal risk in Washington, Montana, Idaho. We can see in we got even another marginal risk in Colorado. We can see also on here too, guys. We can see also. So yeah, let's move on to our tornado risk for today. We can just talk about. Alright everyone, so this is our tornado risk for today. We got 2% tornado risk in Washington, Oregon, Idaho. We can see also on here too, guys. We can see. Alright, next we're going to talk about our wind risk for today. Alright everyone, we got our wind risk for today for 528. We can see we got a 15% wind risk in Washington, Idaho. We can see too a 5% wind risk in Washington, Idaho, Montana. We can see also on here too, guys. You can see for May 28th for today. So time to move to our hail risk. So let me just pull up. Alright, here's our hail risk for today, everyone. We got a 5% hail risk in Colorado and a 15% hail risk in Washington, Idaho, Oregon. We can see then 5% wind risk in Montana, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon. We can see also, guys, for 528 for today. So let's look at from radar projections for today. So let's get to that. So guys, this is our radar projection. So the time is gonna be instead of 6 p.m. it's gonna be 3 p.m. for over here. This is 3 p.m. guys. So pretty much because I live in EDD time and this is Pacific time, it's a 3-hour difference. So this is 3 p.m. actually we're looking at. So this is what 3 p.m. will look like in Oregon. And today we got some storms in Oregon. We can see forming to Idaho also, and maybe even California with a potential storm too. We can see some snow in the California mountains, rain in California. You can see also rain in Montana, rain in Idaho. You can see also on here too, guys. Then 4 p.m. comes along. We can see we got storms in Oregon. We can see other storms in Idaho. We can see Washington. We got some rain. Montana. We can see Wyoming. Snow in California mountains. Rain in California. We can see also on here rain in Idaho. Storms in Idaho. We can see rain in Montana, rain in Washington. We can see also. Then 5 p.m. we can see we have storms in Idaho. We can see Washington. We can see got some scattered rain in Idaho. We can see scattered rain in California, snow in California too. Also, we can see on here too, guys. Then we got some rain in Washington. We can see. 6 p.m. comes along. We get storms in Oregon. We can see also storms in Idaho. You can see also on here. Maybe some rain in Montana. We can see also some snow in California. Rain in Nevada. We can see also on here. Rain in Washington. We can see also too, guys. Then we got some rain in Wyoming scattered in some places. We can see on here. Also, we're gonna check out Colorado too because they have a severe drought too. Let's check our whole west. So yeah, it looks like our main storms look like they're gonna be in as of right now. Look like they're gonna be in that slight risk area we're talking about back there. So all right, so there we go. This is 7 p.m. now. We can see we got heavier storms in Oregon. We can see storms in Idaho. Get some rain in Washington, Montana. We can see also rain in California, snow in California, rain in Nevada. We can see also on here too, guys. So yeah, we can see that. Then 11 p.m. comes along. We can see we got rain storms in Oregon. We can see Washington a little, even Idaho. We can see also rain in Montana. We can see also snow in the California mountains, rain in Nevada. We can see also in some spots. You can see on here too, maybe some rain up in Canada or on there we can see. Then we can see around 9 p.m. tonight in Washington, Oregon, we got line storms. You can see also in Idaho we got some storms also on here. In Montana we can see also too, guys. In rain in Nevada too, we can see some rain in California and some snow in the California mountains. Then we can see 10 p.m. comes along. Our storms look like they start going down a bit. We can see, but we can see there's still a storm there around 10 p.m. tonight. Let's ignore that 1 a.m. guys. This is 10 p.m. actually for the West Coast. Idaho, we can see. Then 11 p.m. comes along, we can still have a heavier thunderstorm in Idaho, we can see also on here too, guys. Maybe some rain in Oregon, we can see maybe some storms still in Washington lingering, we can see on here too, and maybe rain in Nevada, we can see also too, guys. Then midnight comes along, we can see we still got a couple storms in Idaho, we can see maybe Washington, but at this point it's just all the storms are starting to just pretty much be rain at this point, you can see on here. Then by 1 a.m. it's mostly just everything's just rain at this point. We can see maybe some heavier rain in parts of Idaho, in Washington, some spots. Oregon, we got some rain. Snow in Nevada mountains and rain also we can see. And that's pretty much it for that radar projections for today. So let's talk about something else. Also, we got our day 2 severe weather risk here. We can see we got another margin risk in the west. We can see Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, and Oklahoma, and Louisiana. We can see also too, guys. Alright, so let's check our tornado risk. We have less than 2% in all areas. 5% wind risk for tomorrow in Montana, Wyoming, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas, and Louisiana. In Arkansas, we can see too, guys, on here. Then we got 5% hail risk for Montana, Wyoming, Nebraska, Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. We can see for tomorrow our 5% wind risk down here for tomorrow, guys. So, we do got a day 3 outlook we can see here. For Saturday, we can see we got a slight risk in Nebraska, South Dakota. We can see a margin risk in Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas. We can see also on here. North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, we're in it again, Montana, margin risk. Oklahoma, Texas, and we got a typical thunderstorm risk for a lot of states we can see also. Then let's look at something else. This is our total severity risk. We got 15% severity risk in Nebraska, South Dakota, 5% for Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, we can see Montana, Wyoming. Then we got 10% significant severity in Texas and Oklahoma, it says on here. So, yeah, guys. So, pretty much that's it for the severe weather outlooks for today. So, let's look at something else with the weather. Also, we're going to be talking about another really above average day for the northern plains again for today. So, yeah, guys, at 10 a.m., no, 9 a.m., this is 9 a.m. because it's Central Time, 9 a.m., we're in the middle 70s in Montana, middle 70s already in North Dakota, South Dakota, we're in the middle 70s, we can see Minnesota, we're in the 70s, Iowa, we're in the 70s, Nebraska, we're in the mid 70s, we can see also on here. Then we can see by 11 a.m. we're already in mid 80s in some parts of North Dakota. South Dakota, we're in the 80s. We can see also Nebraska, we're in the 80s. Minnesota, we're in the 70s. Wisconsin, we're in the 60s and 70s. We can see Montana, we're in the 70s and 80s. We can see on here too, guys. So yeah, see these temperatures are going up. Then by 1 p.m. we can see we're already in the 90s in South Dakota, North Dakota. You can see we're in the 90s too and 80s. We can see also on here too, guys. Montana, we're in the 80s, higher 80s. We can see also Missouri, we're in higher 80s in some spots. We can see Minnesota, we're in the higher 80s in some spots. We can see also on here. Then we can see by 2 p.m. we're in 92 in North Dakota, 93, higher 80s in Montana, even 90 in some spots. We can see higher 80s. We can see in South Dakota, Minnesota, we're in higher 80s. We can see also Wisconsin, we're in the 70s. Illinois, we're in the 80s. Indiana, we're in the 80s. Today, we can see in Missouri, we have some 90s too. Alright, so 5 p.m. we can see 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 p.m. we can see we're already 92, 91, 95, potentially in North Dakota in one spot. We can probably see South Dakota, we're in the 90s. We can see Minnesota, we're in the 90s in some spots, in 80s. We can see on here Iowa, we could be in the 90s in some spots too, in Missouri. Then we can see at 7 o'clock, we can see 8 o'clock, we're still in the higher 80s in some spots in North Dakota, 80s we can see on here. Iowa, we're in the 80s. Nebraska, we're in the 70s, we can see some spots. South Dakota, we're in the 80s, and Minnesota, we're in the 80s too. We can see also on here too, guys. Then by 10, 11 p.m. we're in the mid 70s, some 80s, maybe in some spots we could have in like North Dakota, maybe 80 in some spot, 80 in one spot, 70s in South Dakota, 70s in Minnesota. You can see also on here too, guys. So yeah, pretty much it. We're gonna see how above average we're gonna be now for today. Okay, so this is how above average we're gonna be for today. So it's we can still have in some places like 25 degrees above average again in North Dakota, in some spots 20. Montana, we could be about 22, 20 degrees above average today. South Dakota, about 15 to 20 degrees above average in some spots. In the other part of South Dakota, only 9 degrees above average. Minnesota, we could have even some parts of Minnesota, even 20 degrees above average today. We see also even parts of Wyoming, we're about 20 degrees above average too on here. Also for today, we can see also too, guys. So yeah, Iowa, maybe 16 to 18 degrees above average in some spots. Then we can see 8 p.m. about in the evening we're still above average, like 20 degrees. We can see around 7 o'clock in North Dakota we're about 21 degrees above average. In Minnesota we're about 20 degrees above average too. We can see also on here too, guys. In Iowa we're about 15 degrees above average too. We can see also too, guys. All right, one more thing I want to talk about before I end the video is I want to talk about the snowing that we're talking about yesterday. So look, this is 2 a.m. We could still have some snow in New England, rain, but I saw in the models the snow is like not as like much we can see now. Like it's not gonna be as much as what it's not gonna be as much on radar anymore. The radar updated. We got rain in Maine. We can see also. 5 a.m. we can still have some rain, snow in some spots. We can see in Maine, New York, Vermont. We can see also in Maine, in Vermont. We can see also in New Hampshire a little of. Then we can see maybe by 11 a.m. we still have some snow in Vermont, New Hampshire. We can see also on here, it's mostly just rain we're seeing. You can see, but by 5 p.m. it's just all gone pretty much. We have some light flurries in some spots. We can see also, so it's looking like it's not gonna happen now. So most likely, but it could happen still, but it looks like it's more to the lower end of happening. So let's also look at our total snowfall. Yeah, it's so like small. It's like it's so small and right like thing. It's like the max is, I think it says 2.8 inches we can get in that one spot we can see in New Hampshire. So yeah, guys, it doesn't look like it's not gonna happen. Probably most likely not now. Like it's looking like on the lower end of happening. So I think it's gonna be rain, just in my opinion now. So let's see how much rain is gonna fall over here. Let's do 24 hours. So for this area, we're gonna get a lot of rain. It looks like we can see 2.4 inches, 2.3 inches. We can see I probably be making a separate short video on this once the weekend comes, probably Saturday, about how much rain's gonna fall there. Because I think we're gonna see more rain than snow. Actually, we're not gonna see probably snow. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you learned something new today. And make sure to subscribe to the notification bell. You never miss a video like this. Okay, guys. I see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.